Hi, this is Nathan Durkin,
And this is Zachary Hamilton.
and for our project for CS125, we made a rhythm game called Beat the Beat. And what you do is you're going to press one of these buttons to pick a song map, and what that's going to do is it's going to load up this rhythm game where it will send notes from this side, center thing on the screen to either side of the screen, and each note will correspond to the melodies and harmonies in the song. So, as you can see, each note is corresponding to a part of Carol the Bells in this instance. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to tap the notes as they get to these two buttons. And the closer you get, the better a score you get, as you can see down here. And it will tell you how well you're doing if you tap the notes down in these little indicators right here. So if I tap there, it says perfect, perfect. If I tap a little early, it says good. And if I just tap it really early, it'll tell me that I missed the note. And so after the song ends, what will happen is a results screen will pop up and it'll give you your score. And it will tell me how many of these notes you hit perfectly and how many of them you got good and how many you missed.
So we decided to make a rhythm game because both of us enjoy playing rhythm games in our free time, and we thought it would be a fun project to work on together. So when we were designing the project, we met up to complete the more difficult aspects of the game, including making some dummy algorithms as a starting point and a basis for our project, and then we developed a checklist of small and important aspects to complete for the project as we went along. For the non-major components, we would communicate what we were working on individually, and then used Git to push and pull each other's work as we saw fit. And whenever we got stuck, we made sure to help each other on our individual segments as well. The main algorithms that the game functions on were developed by both of us together, and the extra features were worked on more individually.
So outside of working on these main algorithms, what I did is I mostly focused on combing through the audio files for these three songs, looking for each of those notes to correspond to the different melodies and harmonies, as you saw, to match up as closely as possible, fine-tuning and calibrating them after finding each of the individual about a little over 1,000 notes. And another part of the app that I did is I made this little listen page right here. And what I did is I used the YouTube API so that you can look at each of these three songs that you're able to play, and you can click one, and it will play a YouTube video of the song, so you can just listen to the song, and it is an original source from where we actually got the video, so you can click on any of these three songs, and it will play the respective video for the song that we used in the game.
So, outside of working on algorithms, my main focus was fine-tuning the details and the actual gameplay of the notes game. So I utilized an input stream to translate the note timestamps that Nathan wrote down, and I wrote them from a text file into an actual note object, which is the circle that is displayed to the screen for each note that corresponds to a note from the song. So I also developed most of the graphics, animations, and core features of the game, from scoring and the progress bar to the pause button and menu, results at the end, and main calibration page, in which the user can actually adjust how the notes line up to the song in case of slower devices.
In the future, things that we've considered are, one big thing would be a way to save high scores, telling you, who has the best score. You can input your name, and it'll show you, how many points you got total, how many perfects you got, goods you got, and misses you got. We've considered making combos, so, the more notes that you get in a row, the more it'll multiply your score by. And then, finally, we've thought about adding extra notes in maybe, 4 areas of the screen, right about here, that you can have to tap on, songs that are more difficult to add a bit more of a challenge to the game.
This is an original work, made from the bottom up, and all commits have been pushed on my GitHub account as a record of this.
Thank you very much.